Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Frostpunk 2, which is the sequel to Frostpunk. And of course you remember Frostpunk, surely you do. It's the game that saw us send children to work down in the mines. It's the game that had us abandoning the injured because they used up too many rations. And it's the game that made us blatantly lie to our citizens and tell them they absolutely weren't going to freeze to death, when of course they absolutely were going to freeze to death. And now we're back for more of that delightful, jolly happy charm in the sequel. Wonderful. So we take control of a city in a world of permanent winter, and as the steward of that city we have to manage everything pretty much. Food, heat, happiness, research, hope, districts, factions, laws, rebellions, troublemakers, and probably a lot more as well, all whilst trying to not die of the cold because yes, it is a little bit chilly out there. So do you know what, here we go, pop your thermal pants back on and let's go and play some Frostpunk 2. Okay, so as you might expect, we're going to be playing the story mode of Frostpunk 2. Now there is a sandbox mode if you want to go and play that. You can head off out into the wilderness and just build a great big city with everything unlocked, but I don't think that's for us right now. I think we're going to get a lot more from the game by playing through the story mode, because we're going to get context, aren't we, as to what's happening in the world of Frostpunk 2. We're going to try to figure out why things are happening, and also we get a tale out of it, we get a story, and we do like a good story here in the Geek Cupboard. So yes, we're going to play the story mode, and it says over here, story, the legacy of New London. And then we begin a prologue called The Wanderers, and it says, in 1887 the world froze to death. Civilization crumbled. The failing British Empire built generators to support cities of evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth. Whether huddled by a generator or out in the open frostland, those that survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, all became very different people. Now, does that mean that this game takes place 30 years after the original Frostpunk? Is that what I'm to read into that? I'm not entirely sure. And then we get to pick our difficulty. Now the game did default to citizen difficulty there, but I thought, do you know what, because we have played Frostpunk before, I mean it was a little while ago admittedly, but we have played it before, so we sort of have a vague idea about what to expect and what the game might throw at us. I think we can notch this up to officer difficulty. I mean, I might regret that when our people are eating their own legs or whatever, but I think we should be okay to muddle through there. A challenging endeavour, still with margin for error, but otherwise demanding focus and planning. Okay, I mean focus and planning are in short supply in the Geek Cupboard, but I'm sure we're going to be fine. So here we go, let's dive right in and begin the prologue called The Wanderers.
Can you hear us? Captain!
Do you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us. I held New London together. United, we survived 30 years of violence. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Ripe for taking. The city grows.
Vestas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world. It's us who survived.
Yes.
Right, well, okay, there we go. Wow, that was all jolly and happy and full of smiles, wasn't it? Deary me, good grief. I think that did paint quite a good picture of the world of Frostpunk. I think that was quite good at showing us the kind of overall ambience of the game, if you like. It's a little bit bleak, there's no hope, it's all a bit desperate, all that kind of stuff. But okay, what do we have going on over here? The Wanderer's Prologue. We've been roaming the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now another whiteout is coming, and again we've reached the old machine. Again, we will rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown through the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. Oh dearie me. And then it says, we must survive, which is kind of like the unofficial tagline of Frostpunk, I would say. So here we go. We must survive. And now do we go and have a look at our little group of settlers? Are we going to go and find the sort of, the furnace thing? The big kind of, heat generating thing somewhere? Oh, there's something here. There's something just there. And, okay, there's a broken thing just here. That's quite broken, isn't it? That's very, very broken. It's kind of, hanging over a chasm type thing. But, okie doke. Right, so are we going to go over here? Okay, I suspect maybe the prologue has begun. There's a slight visual clue as to the fact the prologue is underway. Okie doke, so what do we have to do? Fight the cold. The old dreadnought remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, we must break ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. Okay, right. Extraction districts. Now, in the original Frostpunk, they didn't have districts, so I'm not entirely sure what we do with that. But okay, hopefully the game will sort of, help us out a little bit. Okay, we will restart the furnace. And here we go. The game has begun. So yeah, frost break to an oil wagon and construct an extraction district. Turn on the furnace in the dreadnought wreck to provide heat. Okay, and the whiteout is arriving in 88 weeks. Okay, that seems like a long time now, but that's going to fly by, I think. Oh, hang on. Time's moving on. Okay, right, time is ticking by, which I think means that right now is a perfect time to ask a very important question. Say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause, which is wonderful. Well done, game. Good job. We're going to get on just fine, I think. Okay, so how do we frost break to an oil wagon? I'm not entirely sure how we go about doing that. What's that? That's a construction wagon. Okay. I don't know what that thing is. There's an oil wagon. Okay. So we have an oil wagon down here, and it's got 50,000 K of oil in it. So litres, I'm going to assume. I don't know what it's measured in, but 50,000 units of oil. Now, see, in the original Frostpunk, there wasn't oil. Oil wasn't in the game. It was all coal. But now I think, yes, we have oil. So we've got a different kind of resource that we can use to keep ourselves warm, which is quite handy. And there's another oil wagon down there. And is that kind of it? Where are our people? Where are we? That looks very good. Look at that. That looks wonderful. I mean, it's broken. It's very broken. It's not good in terms of, our in-game prospects. But visually, that looks great. It looks like, it was a machine of some kind on wheels by the look of it. But yeah, it's sort of, it's fallen on hard times, shall we say. It's seen better days. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's that? There's something red over there. Something red. When I did that, there was a red thing. What was that? What's this? I don't know what that is. Generator is disabled and... Oh, just the generator is disabled. Yeah, we're sort of aware of that. That's fine. We know that to be the case because, it's quite broken. Okay, so we have to frost break. Okay, that thing down there is pinging on and off. Ah, right, okay. Frost break an area. Okay. Oh, it's all in hexes. Yay for the bestagons. Okay, so we need to frost break. So do we just click? Ah, right. Okay. So they're going to go in. What does it say? So construction is 300 workforce and 30 scraps. Okay. We have a population and we have a workforce and we do have some scraps. Okay. That's quite handy. So the frost breaking thing says teams of workers with heavy equipment breaking ice and preparing ground so the camp can be expanded. Okay. So we want to frost break the oil wagon, it says. Frostbreak to the oil wagon. So I think Do we just sort of do that? Do we not have a little bit more? Can we just keep going? I think that might be it. Can we do however many hexes that is at one time? Okay, so tick that. Oh, 8. There you go. 8 out of 8. Okay, so tick that. Okay, so now they're going to be frost breaking. Okay, scraps. What's the game telling us about this? Various deposits are scattered throughout the nearby area, and cells containing these resources are called deposits. Okay, that makes sense. To exploit the deposits, construct the appropriate district on a resource deposit cell. Okay, so if we had fertile soil, you'd put a food district on it. Oil wagon needs an extraction district, and okie doke. And then yes, we have to frost break the cell to kind of, flatten it out and such like. That sort of prepares it for building on. Okay, right. So, unpause time. Let's see how this works. Okay, so they're frost breaking over... Oh, there's a thing. Oh, people are appearing. Oh, hello. Where did you all come from? Just emerging out of the gloom, I imagine. Okay, so they've got little teeny tiny machines, look. Little sort of diggy machines, and are they sort of flattening the floor out? Okay, so they're making this kind of, useful for us. Let's run time on a tiny bit quicker, even quicker than that. Let's get this done. Okay, pause time. Is that now done? Is that all sort of frost broken or whatever it is? We can build on that now. Okay, now this is flashing on and off. Construct districts. Okay. Right, and we want an extraction district. Okay. Extract resources from deposits. Yep, okay, that's fine. We've got enough workforce, we've got enough prefabs, and we have enough scraps. Although scraps is going to start coming down because we haven't got that many of those. Okay, so extraction district. Select 3 areas to construct a district. Okay, so we need 3. Is that bit done? Did we tell them to frost break this bit over here? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Do you know what? It's probably fine. We'll just put this anywhere for now. So, extraction district, just here, but now it needs another 2. Okay, so put it there and put it there. Yeah, okay, so build us a little extraction district over here to get the oil out of the oil wagon. And then I imagine we'll take the oil to the generator thing over here, and that's going to make us all lovely and warm and toasty. I mean, as lovely and warm and toasty as we can be in this completely frozen ice world, but okie doke. Right, so get time ticking on. Can we, hang on, could we potentially, whilst they're building that, could we start frost breaking to anything else, or do we need the scraps? Do you know what, maybe let's just go with what we're being told to do right now. Ooh, they're building a little thing. Look at that. Okay, it's round. They're building a round little kind of place to go and extract things from. Okay, this is good. Right, get time ticking on nice and quick. And is it nearly done? Are we nearly finished? Okie dokie. Dreadnought's furnace. Okay, I'm going to click that. There we go. The Dreadnought wreck has a furnace that serves as a heat generator for your population. Okay, yeah, so the thing at the top is a heat generator that was once attached to that little sort of mobile structure thing, but now it's sort of a bit broken. But yeah, we had these in the original, but it was just static in the middle of the city. You need to have fuel to turn on the furnace. In this case, oil is the only available fuel. Okay, so we can turn it on by clicking the switch next to Dreadnought's furnace, and it uses the fuel up. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can work this out. This is going to be fine. So if we just pause time a second and go to here, we can now turn this on. So have we acquired any oil? Here, oil. Okay, so we're getting plus 60 from the extraction district. Okay, so if we then pop the generator on, okay, so now we've got a little bit of heat on the go. Okay, right, there you go. We've sorted out our first goals. Hooray, we've turned the heating on. Provide basic infrastructure. The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover current needs, but the cold will still affect our people until they have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in close proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we'll need prefabricated parts for the construction. We brought some with us. The rest we need to extract from the wagon wreckages. Okay, I see. So current goal then, pause time again, frost break to a construction district and extract that out of there, build some housing and put them either next to each other or next to the furnace. I mean, let's put the houses over here. so they can be all lovely and toasty warm when they go to bed. Okay, so we need to do some frost breaking, I think, to get over here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so somebody go and frost break that, please. And then we can extract those things out of there. That's going to be handy. And then, can we frost break some more? Can we do that again? Can we sort of put a bit like that? And, yeah, that's about all we can do, I think. Do we have to do 8? Do we have to sort of do 8 of them? I'm not in... I think we might have to do 8 at a time, so it ticks. Hang on, get rid of those 2 then. Just do those 2 to make that a big kind of block. Yeah, alright, go and do that as well. So some double frost breaking is happening. We'll speed time on very quickly indeed, just to kind of clear that up. Right, there we go. So that bit's done. So now we can build another extraction district. But this time, they're not extracting the oil from one of the oil wagon things. They're extracting prefabs from that construction wagon. Okay, so build that over there, please. Wonderful. And I think they've also done this bit over here. So now we can build a housing district. Okay, and if we put it over here, they're a little bit warmer. Wonderful. Okay, do you know what? Yes. We'll build that one there. And then, yeah, build... hang on, does that count as 3 housing districts? I don't know how we... Can we sort of just confirm that at 3? Or do we have to have it going up to 6? Because we haven't ice broke. Oh, have we? Oh, we might have done those. But they're not next to the generator, look. Hang on. Come out of all of this. Abandon that for now. Hang on. Do we need to frost break those? Ah, no, look. We can't do that. Ah, but look, there's... Oh, hang on. There's fertile soil down in this canyon. Is that going to be handy? I don't know if that's going to be useful. Okay. So let's go for this then. Okay, so yeah, we'll put one there, and one there, and one there. And then, does it have to be 6 big? Is that how big they have to be? So, okay, right, we'll put that just there then. So build some houses over here. Oh yeah, we get the optional goal. That's quite good. So they're down here building this. So again, tick time on... What's that thing? What's that? Oh, okay, that was something that we have to go and pay attention to. Okay, right, it's a good job I was completely on the ball with that one. Oil. As the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of this old machine is a testament to the hardships it made us, but more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. It has allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and it will do so again. We have oil. We can turn on the furnace. Yeah, I know, we've done that already. That's fine, game. We did that. We're all good with that. Yay, look, it's all on, and we're nice and warm now. Right, now, we are gathering... which one was it? What is that gathering? That's gathering prefabs. Okay, so that's like generic kind of building bits, I think. That's, you know, like screws and nails and planks and things, like prefabricated kind of building stuff. Oh, look, it is sort of animated. I can't zoom in anymore. We can look down. Look, there's kind of things moving about and cranes and things. Oh, that's quite good. And here's our first little kind of housing district. There it is. And then we need to build another one. Okay, so we can build next to this one. Yes, okay. It might be a little bit chilly just there. That house there might be slightly cold. But these ones here are absolutely fine. They're nice and toasty. What are these things here? Okay. Notable hunger, notable disease, and notable cold. Oh, and some squalor. Hooray! Welcome to Frostpunk, everybody. All of the bad things are going to happen. Okay, let's get the houses done. Right, there we go. Gain access to food. Okay, so we're just dealing with the very basics at the minute. Getting heat, getting housing, getting resources, getting food, all that kind of stuff. We have established some heat and shelter for our people. We must now turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frost break the small patches of fertile soil suitable for growing food. Then, we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly so no one starves. I see. Okay, right, pause time then. So frost... Oh, hang on. Somebody's there. Huddle the camp close together. Easier to trap the warmth, says Canane Kel, a wanderer. Okay, so little sort of bits of advice are popping up from our citizens there. That's quite good. Okay, so frost breaking. Yeah, down here. Is there any other fertile soil that's slightly nearer? I don't think there is. Don't think there is. Okay. So we've got... Hang on, we've got a frost break. Ah, okay. How about over here, look? Because if we have to try to frost break to here, we've got to start from over here. Now, this is already sort of... this is ready to frost break. And I imagine when we do these... That'll then unlock these with frost broken. So it's going to take a long while to get down there. But over here, look, we could start moving in that direction. So if we do that first, so frost break all that, get that done, 66 weeks. Right, that's all done. Yay. Well done, folks. And then go over here, look, and frost break all this stuff. So, in fact, you know what? No, don't even do those, I don't think. Come back like that. So we'll get the main one like that, and then we want some more around here. So a bit like that. That's where we can build the food district thing. There are some resources over there, so maybe we should sort of head in that direction. Go over there, look. Right, so get that done. Time does fly by quite quickly, doesn't it, when they're doing all this stuff? Okay, and then build a food district. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3. Tick that off, and let's just get that done, shall we? Oh, okay, hang on. Time didn't move on quite as quickly there as I was expecting it to. It was telling us about squalor. I feel like I should have read that, but we'll go and have a look in a second. However, there is a thing over here. Oh, there we go. Against the elements, squalor. Each day the wind grows fiercer. Relentlessly, it beats against our buildings, weakening our structures gust by gust. Without raw materials to repair the damage, our districts will deteriorate. The more we build, the more materials we will need. This is the world we know. Says that person there, who does look, to be fair, quite sort of wrapped up. I mean, they must be quite warm. Cold eyes, but everything else nice and toasty. Okay, so provide more materials to reduce squalor before it harms our people. Okay, so what can we do with that? Oh, hang on. If we do that, relations will be marginally improved with the Wanderers, or just kind of ignore it, but that's going to upset them. We'll give it a go. We'll try to gather some more stuff. Okay, hang on. Pause time. So now it wants us to build an extraction district on a maintenance wagon, which is what we were heading toward. We were heading toward that, look. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so, yeah, come over here. That's 3, that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, frost break that, please. Get that sorted. They will have built this thing fairly soon anyway. Putting some little sort of... Are they farms? Are they like little sort of indoor hydroponic things? We must cover the plants up from the cold, obviously, because they're just going to die otherwise. And then over here, look, we can get a new extraction district. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, build that, please. Okay, so that'll sort that out. And then, yeah, I assume that's going to be okay, is it? Right. There we go. We now are growing food. We've secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our current demand. Okay, we must be ready. So, stockpile enough food to survive the whiteout. Okay, where's food? Is that food? Okay, so food is going up, is it? I think food might be possibly ticking up. However, we are going to need more food, aren't we? We're going to need a lot more than that. So maybe get another one of those districts down there. Got plenty of workforce. So we should be able to get some more food on the go. So if they go and clear that out, that'd be lovely. We're not stockpiling food. I think we just about have enough food to get by, but we're not stockpiling any. Okay, right. Maybe then this can help sort that out. And then... do we ice break toward another source of food? There's oil and stuff down there. I kind of feel like we should go and get some more oil. Because I think... oh yeah, is each little kind of district using some oil to heat itself? Okay, we're going to need to get some more oil. We're going to need to go over here, I think, and just grab some more of that just there. Also, we're nearly out of prefab stuff over there. Botherations. Okay, right. So where can we head toward now? That's food. That's food. That's what we want, isn't it? That is prefabs. Okay, so yeah, we'll have a bit of that, please. So yeah, we'll try and bring this down here like that, and yeah, that'll do. Do that, please. A little kind of frosty path over there. So we're going to start grabbing materials. There we go. That thing over there is done, the extraction district, which means we're now gathering enough materials to maintain our districts. Time to focus on stockpiling food. Okay, let's focus on food. So as soon as that's done, that should... Oh, hang on a minute. There's a thing that we have to deal with. Hello over here. Oh, hello though. That looks very good. Look at that. Kind of like a sort of a weird sort of... Is it like sort of water or smoke? No, is it oil? Possibly like an oily kind of thing. Fienenkel, 42. Gardener, pouring sand in his hands. We've been here so many times. The soil is depleting. A couple more and there'll be no point erecting the hothouses. There'll be nothing to grow food on. And the yield is so low. Either we pull emergency shifts or tighten our belts. Otherwise, there might not be enough for everybody. Okay, so we might not be able to fill food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the Wanderers to tighten belts or instill emergency shifts in work districts. Okay, so now we get into these choices where things... it's either a bad choice or a bad choice. Can people either not eat food or can everybody just go and do loads and loads of extra hours work, please? And, have a really miserable time. Okay, how do we do that then? How do we do this? Okay, we're stockpiling food. I want to get that done. That's taking a while to get sorted out. Hang on. If they could just frost break this nice and quick. Boop. Okay, that's done. And then there is food over here too. So if we just sort of make our way over here... There we go. We might be able to get another food thing over there, which could be quite handy. Okay, right. So instruct the Wanderers to tighten their belts or order emergency shifts. I think it would be better to order some emergency shifts. The only thing is, I don't know how to order emergency shifts. I don't know how to do that kind of thing. Do we have to click just here and say, hey, do there you go, emergency shifts. So they're going to work deep into the night with little regard for their safety. Oh no, already Frostpunk 2, you're giving us tough choices. So now we're asking a few people to, potentially risk their lives and their health and their sanity to get some food in nice and quick. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to press the emergency shifts button. Workers in food districts work double shifts. Okay, right. So we've done that. We're not going to instruct them to tighten their belts because, we want people to at least be able to eat some food. The situation is bad enough as it is. We then don't want to go to people and go, hey, hi guys, I know the situation's terrible and, there's very little hope. You've been wandering for years now, but could you not eat that sandwich? Colin, can we put it back in the box, please? Because, that's just going to make people sad. So, hang on a minute. A thing has appeared over here. Okay, Treya Cleghorn, 62, seamstress. Good name, Treya Cleghorn's great. So others may live. My knees ache, and my fingers are so stiff I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob play by the evening fire, but maybe this is it. I've talked with the elders. If it comes to it, we will go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food required. Oh, Treya Cleghorn, that is lovely, but hopefully we can avoid that because Treya, you're important too. Right, there we go. Look, stockpiles ready in 139 weeks at the current rate. Okay, that's not really going to fly right now, is it? Oh, did we build a thing over here? Did we build a thing? An oil thing. Hang on a minute. Extraction district. Boop, boop, boop. Get that in, please. Get some oil out of that. And then did we put the one... There's a maintenance wagon there. Maybe let's do some frost... Oh, no, did we do it? No, we did that already. We did that. Yay, we can build down here too. Okay, so get that in as well. And then over here, let's get ourselves another foodie district in. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I like how you can build them in different shapes. I wonder what they look like when you build them in different shapes. Like if you build it sort of Yeah, round. Do they always have this kind of round structure? Or do they build it sort of, a bit longer or whatever? I do not know. Okay, 138 weeks is when we're going to fill it with food, and we have 51 weeks until the whiteout arrives. So we do need to try to get this sorted. So emergency shifts in that food district, that's 108 weeks. And then if we could get that food district done, let's just tick time on nice and quick. Oh, hang on a minute. I think a situation has appeared. Oh, it's down. Oh, it's down here. Oh, okay. Down on, yeah, like frozen. Is that water possibly? Yeah, okay, right. What's down here then? Hello. Aidan Fingham, 47, an elder, shocked at the sight of seals. Seals! I can't believe my eyes. We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How do they survive? There's enough meat there to feed everybody. We're saved. But should we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world too? The seal colony can supplement our food production. Okay, there's a colony of seals down here. Right. There's 400,000 units of food in the seals. I suppose seals are quite big. And, yeah, they've got a bit of fat on them, which might be quite good. You can use that for cooking or whatever. Okay, fine. I get it, game. You're making us make horrible choices already. We're going to go past that thing. So we'll build a sort of an oil district there. And then we'll make our way down here toward the seals. Okay, game, fine. We're going to go and kill some seals. Be like that. Okay, this has run out of stuff. So that is now, yeah, there's no point. So can we get rid of that? Can we demolish it? We get some stuff back, don't we? Yeah, deactivated because we've emptied it all out. Okay, so demolish that, yes. So they'll take that apart to bring, a few resources back, which makes perfect sense. And then, yeah, we can sort of clear that bit out over there. They're doing extra shifts. Oh, 56 weeks. The stockpiles will be full. We have 47 weeks remaining. Okay. We are slowly but surely getting toward that number. Now, there is possibly some food down here as well. So if we try and frost break down this hill like so, we need to do a bit more work down there, but that might help us out a little bit. Okay, right, yep, this is all going to be good. So that bit I think is done. So then we need to do a bit more. Oh, hang on. There's a thing. There's a thing we need to deal with. Hello, it's a square thing. Do they make any sort of difference as to what the shape is? A mysterious symbol. The captain's legacy. One of our frostbreaking crew uncovered the frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. Okie doke. His shoulder patch reads, New London Scouts, 3rd Platoon, and he bears an obscure insignia. Some of our elders claim it belongs to a military organisation, while others argue it has a religious significance. Maybe you've heard of this New London before and can settle the debate. Okay, yes, New London was the city that we settled in Frostpunk. I'm fairly sure that was the original one, so it symbolises order, it symbolises faith, or I don't recognise it. Okay, so if we say it symbolises order, New London is a city of discipline that follows strong leadership and where militant squads keep the peace. This will create a continuity in which New London has embraced order to survive. It symbolises faith. New London is a city of devotion that established a new religion and follows the guidance of a zealous clergy. This will create a continuity in which New London has embraced faith to survive, or I don't recognise it and we're not entirely sure. And then it says it creates a continuity in which New London has leaned on either order or faith to survive. Okay, what did we do last time? We went for order, I think. I think we went for order, didn't we? We didn't go down the faith route. I might just go have a quick check, but I'm fairly sure we went down a sort of an order route, because that seemed like the most sensible one at the time. But let me go and check, because it has been quite a long time since I last played Frostpunk, and I can't quite recall what we did. So, yeah, what did we do? Did we go down order, or did we go down a path of faith? So I've had a quick look, and yes, we did indeed go for order. So let's go for that one again, because then we're sort of linking back to our previous series, which is quite good. So got a little kind of link between the two, which is quite fun. So yep, there we go. New London embraced order to survive. Absolutely, they did. Okay, we're trying to get down here then, in terms of the seals. We haven't got enough workforce. We need a little bit more workforce. 23 of them are sick. Some others are frost breaking. Oh, they're down here. Okay, so they've now come back. Colder season. Heat demand is increased. Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Yay, Frostpunk's back. Okay. Can we go to the generator? Are we able to put overdrive on? We have got... What have we got? Oh, no available oil. Okay, so we're picking up 120 oil and we're putting all of that into the furnace. Bother. Okay, right. Everything is fine, I think, possibly. Right, there's oil down there. So possibly get us an extraction district down here. So yes, okay that, please. So get that done. Build that. 2 people are sick. Oh, dearie me. The cold is causing some issues here. And we still don't have enough food. We haven't got enough food stockpiled. It's nearly there. It's nearly there, but not quite there, look. Okay, we're going to try and get down here and get the seal colony food. But we need to get some more oil as well. Oh, look at that. Time is it's just seeping away. Right, okay. So we're now gathering some more oil, I think. The furnace. Oh, okay, so any available oil just automatically goes into the furnace. Oh, okay, that's quite good. That's quite good. So, okay, maybe now, yeah, it's a little bit warmer. There's a tiny bit of demand at the end there. So we haven't got any surplus, but I don't think there's any more oil. I think that's kind of it. So, okay, food depots, preserving food for the whiteout. Our stores are almost full of food. Are they? I don't think they're almost full. You're an optimistic person. I like you. But we still need more for the whiteout. We need secure depots that can house our rations during the months of the whiteout. Build food stockpile hubs to increase the stockpile capacity of the food. Okay, I see. Oh, there's a special thing down here. Construct hubs. Okay, right. Wait there a second. Wait there. Right, the workforce are all back. So we can now go to here. Oh, there's some more stuff there. We can go along here by the look of it. There we go. Right, we've got to the seals. Hello, seals. Right. Okay, frost break that. And then we're just going to get this sorted. I'm going to put this down. Oh, another thing's popped up somewhere. Is that what that means? There was a noise and the game sort of slowed down, which normally I think means there's an event or something that we have to go and look at. But no, maybe not. Maybe there isn't this time round. I don't know. Okay, right. So they've done that, which is brilliant. So now let us get a food district down here on the seals. Sorry, seals. I do apologise. But okay, that'll sort that out. Hopefully then our food will tick up nice and quick. And we need 1 food stockpile hub. Okay, we haven't got that many workers. I suspect, well, there's a thing we have to deal with. Lack of prefabs. No resources for further construction. We don't have enough prefabricated components, making further construction impossible. There may be some prefabs left in one of the construction wagons. If not, we can try to salvage prefabs by demolishing one of the existing districts or hubs. Okay, so obtain more prefabs by building an extraction district on a construction wagon or demolishing districts or hubs. I see. We are down to 43, but are we not gathering prefabs? Oh, that's iron. Oh, that's iron. Hang on a minute. That's iron as well. Oh, okie dokie. Right. Right, we're gathering iron, which is possibly a thing that we didn't overly need. Right, hang on a minute. We've got... Oh, okay, yeah, we haven't got enough housing either. Okay, right. I'm going to get this built first, because then, hopefully... Oh, food stockpile hub full. Right, yes. The food stockpile is full. Okay, go to the whiteout draws near. A sacrifice. Okay, that sounds a little bit ominous, doesn't it? People in the camp are getting tense. They're not the only people. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Our hunters propose to slaughter remaining seals, including pups and females. This will allow us to gather much more food, but will wipe out what could be the last colony of these creatures on Earth. However, many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostland rather than be a burden on our resources. Their sacrifice would significantly reduce the rations we need for the whiteout. What should we do? Oh, Frostpunk. Okay, so we could slaughter a load of seals and possibly butcher the final seals on planet Earth, which would, we want to preserve the planet. It's already in a bad enough state. Let's not make it worse. However, we don't really want the elders to go out and die because that's sad. We could just say, don't resort to extremes. I think, Joe, we're going to be fine. We're going to be okay. It's all going to be good. Don't you stress. However, hubs. How do we do this? Right. Okay. So do we click here? Do we click just here? That's a housing district. Okay. So do we build things? That's demolish it. We don't want to do that. How do we build? Oh, construct hubs. I don't know how to construct a hub, though, game, because you're not overly telling me right now. I can see all the different kind of gathering district things, but I don't know how to build a hub. Okay, right, I'm going to go and read the tutorial about hubs, because I don't know how to build them. So hang on, I'll be back in a sec once I've done some educational reading. Right, I see. So hubs take up one little hex, which is fine, but we don't have enough prefabs. We haven't got enough prefabs to build a hub. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue, isn't it? I think maybe let's take that apart, because that is just extracting, what's that? Iron remaining. So materials. But yeah, do we need that? We don't need materials. So let's get rid of that, look. Demolish that, please. Okay, so that'll bring in a few prefabs that we can then use to build the sort of food storage thing. And then we might possibly need another one as well. Maybe, possibly. So yeah, if you could take that apart really quick. And that's also gathering iron. So also dismantle that one. Maybe we didn't need to build those. But there you go. You live and learn. You live and learn. It's all fine. We'll know to do better next time. Construction wrap prefabs. There's prefabs. 500 of them in there. Can we frost break to that? That takes scraps. Okay. This might possibly save us. Yeah, okay, do that, please. Somebody go over there and frost break that. The food over here is looking pretty good. Is that done? That's done. So these now need to come apart. They now need to come apart. So, yes, we can get the bits from those. They can also frost break down here. Come on, get this sorted in your little tiny machines. Okie doke. So now, go to here. Okay. We need more prefabs. Oh, okay. Okay, right, here we go. We need more prefabs to build an extraction district to gather a lot of prefabs. That's what that will give us. But we need to use the prefabs from the deconstruction of these to then gather more from down here. But also, we're running out of time to stock up on food. Now, current stock is full. We're filled up wherever we keep our food at the minute. We need another little kind of food silo thing. So we have to build a stockpile hub thing as well. They are 80 prefabs. Okay, Frostpunk. You've started early, but right you are. Okay, so that can then go away. Okay, we've got 96 prefabs. Okay, so we're going to build a stockpile hub because otherwise we're going to run out. We're not going to have enough food when the bad thing happens. So, okay, what's all the blue about? I don't know what the blue's about. I kind of feel like we should put it near to where the people are, because they're then going to go and eat the food. Although, hang on, if we have a quick read of that then. So, hubs provide positive area effects, such as reducing demand for heat, workforce, or materials, and then just says, build them by doing the building button down here, which we've done. So, okay, what else does a hub do then? So, stockpile capacity for food is increased. Proximity, workforce demand in neighbouring food districts is decreased. Okay. Workforce demand in neighbouring food districts is decreased. Okay, so we want to put them next to food districts. Oh, there we go. So because we're storing some food in there, that food district requires 10% less workforce. So it frees up some people. Oh, that's quite good. Okay, pop that in like that, please. Get that done as soon as you can. And then, if we could get another big pile of prefabs back, we're on 69 of them. And I think if we go down here, we needed, no, not hubs, districts. We need one prefab. One little teeny tiny prefab is required. Can we not just find a prefab? Can we not just go in here and pick one up? There must be one in there somewhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. So, okay, this gives us a bit of an issue, doesn't it? This gives us a bit of a problem. Right, the storage thing is in. That's in. It's, there it is. There's a little kind of food stockpile hub thingamajig. So that means we can now store another 15,000 food. So we can get up to 25,000. So we need another one of those. However, they are 80 prefabs. So we're going to have to take something apart. Maybe we take apart one of the existing food districts and then gather some more prefabs, and then when we've got enough we can put it back again. Okay, right, this... Oh dear. Okay, right, demolish that. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't want to do this game, but my hand is being forced. So runtime on very quickly. Here we go. Okay, so boop, that's done. We're back up to 174 prefabs. So now we can go to here, build an extraction district just there, which means we can then gather a lot more prefabs. And we have 104 left. So the food district actually provided quite a lot when we dismantled it. So I think we should now construct another food stockpile hub, again, next to another food district, just to remove that workforce a little bit. So there we go. Get that done. So I think as soon as that's finished, boop, we should now be able to store all of the food. But now stockpiles are going to be ready in 24 weeks at the current rate. And we have 21 weeks remaining. Okay, 20 weeks. Okay, so we're about a month behind. Oh, good. Okay, right, this needs to be finished. 2 more people are a bit poorly. Sorry, everybody. It's probably a lack of housing or something. Okay, so you guys are now gathering prefabs. 20 every single week. Okay, so we now need to go back over here to build a foodie district. 140 of them. And then they've got to build it, of course. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Okay. Is everything fine? I'm not entirely convinced everything is fine, but it is what it is, and we're muddling through. We could potentially... Do we... Okay, trust falls. Where's our trust right now? Is that overall trust? We are tolerated, but they're not happy by the emergency shifts. I was going to put another emergency shift into place, but I don't think that's a good idea. 144. The food district is 140. Okay, go back over here. Rebuild the food district and do it faster you've ever built a food district before, because we're all going to starve if you don't. Okay, get this done, and boop. Okay, stockpile's ready in 9 weeks at the current rate, and the whiteout's going to be in 9 weeks. Okay. We are cutting it a little bit fine with that there. We might possibly need to build another housing district. I have a suspicion that maybe, we haven't got everybody living in a house, I don't think. So, could we look at that? That requires 140 prefabs. So we'll get there in a couple of weeks. But the whiteout is... it's looming. Let's get to 140. All right, pause. Thank you, spacebar. Okay, build another housing district. And, we'll build it around here, look. Around the big kind of broken generator thing. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Okay, so tick on there, get that done, and that'll just let, people go and live in houses rather than sheltering outside or whatever. And then hopefully that should... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Something's happened. Our food is not going up quite as quickly as it was. Oh, no. Has that run out of food? Has that run out of food? Food remain. Oh, that's running out of food. That's gone. That's out of food. Bother. Okay, food remaining 0. Okay, right. Dismantle that thing. Oh no. Okay, there's 11.4k food in there. Right. Okay, we're gonna have to go for emergency shifts in there to upset you guys. I do apologise. I don't want you to be doing that. Right. 6 weeks at the current rate. No. We might have to tell people to tighten their belts. I don't know how we do that. I'm not entirely sure how we tell everybody to tighten their belts. We have to go to here. Go to the... that's demolish it. That's deactivate the housing district. How do we tell the Wanderers to tighten their belts? Where's kind of like an edict thing? Is that up in the corner? Okay, yep, squalor. It's a bit squallery around here. That's no great surprise. Oh, it's minus 30 degrees C. I didn't notice that. That's a bit parky, isn't it? Good grief. Okay, right, yeah. How do we tell the Wanderers to tighten their belts? Because I think maybe we might have to do that. The situation has become dire, shall we say. The situation is not good at all. So, yeah, we might need to do that. Although, did we over here? We did get the food thing sorted, but we don't have enough prefabs. And we haven't got enough time to gather enough prefabs to build another food thing down there. So, our only option is to tell people to tighten their belts. The only thing is, I don't quite know how to do that right now. So, let me go and jab many buttons. Oh, here we go. Tighten belts. They're not going to like this, but it's either this or you all die. I do apologise. It's not an ideal thing. It's not an ideal thing. Oh, return scraps. Oh, give some scraps back to the people and relations will significantly increase with them. Oh, little kind of things at the bottom. Okay, right. Tighten your belts. That's going to make you very grumpy, but we will give you back 210 scraps. So there you go. You have that back, look, and that's kind of offset that damage. Right. Okay, we're going to run time on, and... oh, it's not quite right. Hunger we can survive. Starvation? No. Oh dear. Okay, right. Everybody just needs to... everybody do food. So, okay, you guys, your food. Yeah, emergency shifts. Just everybody gather a lot of food. Oh, no. No, this is going to be close. This is going to be really close. 3 weeks, 4 weeks until we get enough food. Oh, dear. Okay, there's nothing else we can do. There's nothing else we can do. And that's going to run out in 3 weeks. Okay, stockpile's ready in 3 weeks. But now it's 2... okay, this is going to be... in typical Frostpunk fashion, this is going to be right down to the line. Let's move time on a tiny bit quicker. So, we've got 1 week. I think we're going to fall ever so slightly agonisingly short, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate. I think maybe if we'd got that food thing in down there, we might have been okay. I think possibly building the things over here might have been a bit of a mistake. Less than 1 week. Stockpile's ready in 1 week. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sort this out. Right, that's gone. They've dismantled that thing. Yay, possibly. Day 4, day 5. I don't think we're going to be ever so slightly shy. Somebody might just have to, skip breakfast or something. Don't have second breakfast. Ignore second breakfast. Okay, the whiteout is here. The preparations are over. Okay, I expect terrible things to happen now. Right, okay, the weather certainly has turned. The weather has turned a little bit there. It's not looking good. And, okay. Did we sort of muddle through, though? We were nearly there. We nearly did it. Or did everybody just die because somebody couldn't have a sandwich? And there you go. Against all odds, the Wanderers survive. When the whiteout at the camp, the Wanderers were almost ready. We grew hungry in the last days. Before the howling wind subsided, we could see the bones through our skin. But the miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey was not over and would one day lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great tales alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. So there you go. So even though we didn't quite meet the requirements, it's still kind of part of our tale. That's what happened to us. And if we'd have met them, that bit there will be quite different. That bit there might say, yeah, we were fine, we were well fed throughout the storm and we came out of it all lovely and splendid. But no, that didn't happen to us. We were nearly there, but some of them were a little bit thin, but we survived. Wonderful stuff. And there we go. We've completed the little kind of prologue bit. We survived the end of the world. Now what? Oh my goodness me, there's a great big city type thing. Oh, and there we go, Frostpunk 2. So now we're in the game proper. Is that what we're going to be building? Oh my goodness me. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. Oh no, food is low. Overpopulation looms. Coal is running out. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds like Frostpunk. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of. But is it the same future for all? Keep the city together. Or hold its hand on its deathbed. Chapter 1, Scraping the Barrel. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so that was quite bleak then. That little bit there, hold the city's hand on its deathbed. Okay, coal is running out. The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Let's get to work. Okay, right, so pause time for a second. Pause time, because what we're going to do is we're going to wrap things up for now, and we're going to come back. Now we've done the kind of prologue, the little sort of happy, friendly intro bit, which I think was, yeah, it was very Frostpunky. Terrible decisions had to be made, and I think we did it right. But, I think now we've got that out of the way, I think now we're going to dive in properly with our first challenge. But we'll wrap things up for now and come back next time and see how we get on. Because, yes, I feel like we need a series, or like a mini-series of this. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. I mean, maybe it'll all go wrong next time out and it'll all implode and there'll be fires and doom and screaming. I do not know, but we'll find out when we come back, because yes, I feel like we need a bit more of this. We need some more Frostpunk 2 on the channel right now. So yes, we're going to come back and just see how we get on in our wonderful new city here. So yeah, we've arrived in New London, which I thought was the name of the city from the previous Frostpunk, but maybe not, because it didn't look like this at all. But whatever the case, yes, we're here in New London. So yeah, we'll finish up for now, come back next time and see what we get up to here in our brand new, very exciting looking modern New London Frostpunky city. But yes, we shall finish things up for now, come back next time and see how we get on. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Frostpunk 2. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.